Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library with a really big box of fiction, which is super exciting. Let's see, we'll start with what looks like a beach read, Jill Shalvis, The Summer Escape. Oh, look, there's a lovely scenery, a sort of cabin ranchy thing, a woman and a dog. So that's perfect. I feel like that kind of tells us probably what we need to know. But it's a Sunrise Cove tale. So it sounds like this is part of her Sunrise Cove series. We have The Coast Road by Alan Murrin. I feel like this looks like a little more for my speed for something I might take on vacation. Set in 1994, tells the story of two women. One is a housewife and the other is a poet. One left her husband. Family stuff. It sounds more like family stuff, but it compares it to Big Little Lies, which is I think a little more of a mystery. So maybe it's a combination of the two. If Something Happens to Me by Alex Finlay, blurbed by Geneva Rose, who's another sort of suspense thriller up and coming person. What else did Alex Finlay write? I feel like I'm getting confused. The Night Shift, Every Last Fear. So it sounds like there was a bad car accident. Oh no, or like something happened. Somebody attacked him while he was in his car and kidnapped his girlfriend, and that was 5 years ago. And he's still trying to figure out what what's going on. That's really intense. Not a premise I've seen before. Um, John Grisham's Camino Ghosts. I think a lot of people are going to want this. Um, it's the true story about Dark Isle, a sliver of barrier island not far off the. Uh, Sounds like we've got some politicians, some lawyers, a little bit of mystery. We have a new Nora Roberts. Yay. Mind Games. Ooh, I'm loving this cover. You'll notice the subtle difference. Another scenery, another woman standing by herself, but this gives me less of like the beach fantasy, less of the sort of romance, straightforward romance, and maybe a little bit of like fantasy or mystery. So it looks like mystery takes place in the Appalachians. Um, the parents drop their kids off at grandmother's house. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh, the parents get killed? Wow, that sounds really dark. I thought J.D. Robb wrote the like darker mysteries and Nora Roberts wrote the romances, but maybe she's mixing it up. Tragedy, trauma, love, family, and evil. Like that's a lot. The Road to the Country, Chigozie Obioma, a two-time Booker Prize novelist, says the heir to Chinua Achebe. That is a good recommendation. It's about a university student in Lagos trying to save his brother and himself amid the chaos of civil war. It's set in the 1960s. Ooh, this is another one that is interesting to me personally. I almost wonder if it might be good on audiobook. Oh, we have this is look a power duo, Eruption. And so my understanding is that Michael Crichton maybe like had a draft of this book and then passed away or something, or maybe he just I don't know. It's talking about him in the present tense. So maybe he didn't pass away, but my understanding is he started this book and then James Patterson took it and finished it. And so it's kind of the two of them working together. It has very fun end papers and it is it says it's the most anticipated mega thriller in years. Another beachy summer read, Summer Romance, perfectly named by Annabel Monaghan. And I really like the little crossed fingers on the cover. And professional organizer whose own life is a mess. And her husband left. She hasn't worn a pants with a zipper in longer than she cares to remember. Hey, don't judge. Um, and then she meets someone. She has a dog. Her dog helps her meet someone. We have a new Jacqueline Winspear, The Comfort of Ghosts. This is a new Macy Dobbs novel. I have a patron actually just got into this series and has been talking about how excited she is. So, it's definitely one where you can just start from the beginning, go through, or pick one up. Uh, Double header, we have the new Elin Hilderbrand Swan song, who says author of Hotel Nantucket, but clearly we know she is more than just that. She's like always does the biggest beach read of the summer, and there's always lots of romance and food and rich people and islands. Um, oh my gosh, $1 million summer homes. This says, where did they make their money? Where did the Richardsons make their money? I sometimes read these and sometimes don't. Read this one. It looks intriguing. Oh, another double header. We have the new Stephen King, both in audio and book, straight up book. And this is Stories, which, Stephen King does long form well, also does short form well. And I know that patrons are excited about this because they keep coming in asking for it. And I had already ordered it and I was like, it's coming. Like, I don't know when, but it's going to be here. So now it is actually here, which is exciting. We have a new Kristan Higgins, Look on the Bright Side, a woman, a beach, a dog. What more do you need? We have a Stuart Woods Smolder. So this is a Stone Barrington novel and is written by Brett Battles. It's got quite the cover. Looks like a bad situation with that fire. A very thick one. We have a new Greg Iles, Southern Man, a novel. It's got kind of a swampy look to it. Hugely anticipated new Pen Cage novel. Oh, 15 years after the events of the Natchez Burning trilogy. Two more. Shelterwood by Lisa Wingate, who wrote Before We Were Yours. This is the untold story of women pioneers who fought to protect women caught in the storm of land barons hungry for power and wealth. So Oklahoma 1909. Basically sounds just like a rough situation, where a lot of people are sort of taking in children, maybe without good intentions. And then 1990, a teenage hiker has gone missing, and they find the long hidden burial site of 3 children unearthed in the cave. Oh, that sounds so sad, but also a very interesting history. Last of all, we started with a beachy summer book. We'll end with a beachy summer book. Susan Mallery, For the Love of Summer. I like that this one has sort of a modern, like contemporary, like just a tiny bit edgy feel. So it says the main character is the owner of Twisted, Seattle's best salon, and but she's terrified of losing her teen daughter to her husband's new family, especially to the stepmom. And then the husband gets arrested. The stepmom is pregnant and scared and alone. And then wow. And then she gets called in to help with the situation. Oh, yeah, I was not really expecting to personally be intrigued by that one, but the dynamics of the like divorced family and the 2 wives, I always like that kind of thing. So, that's it. That's my empty box. I'll be back soon with more. Bye.